Hey everybody, Al Puglisi Trains, and today I'm going to do the video that I've been talking about for quite some time on the powerhouse. Now, this is a Howard Zane design, and we've featured builds on this powerhouse in the past. And we've said in many of our videos that no two buildings are going to be exactly the same. The flavor will be there, but each one will be different. So if you decide you want a powerhouse, you can custom design it with us and tell us, what footprint do you need? What size? Do you want to make it more compact? Like this particular customer wanted it a little more compact. Or do you want to make it bigger? This one is mine and I needed it big to fill a 30 by 12 inch space. I also needed to make it taller because it was going to be in the distance, versus this one here that is a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, and many different variations can be done with this. Like we've said, the flavors there, each one is different. On mine, I decided to put the transfer station on the top of the structure on the right-hand side. And the client that just paid for this one decided that he's going to add the transfer station as a separate add-on piece to put on the right-hand side of the building over here as an extension. So that transformer station is going to stick out on this side, about another 10 or 11 inches, making this a longer structure with the transfer station attached to the side. Or we had a client that wanted one built without a transfer station. You could technically have the transfer station housed inside the building on the right-hand side. So there's a number of different variations. And this one is lit, and this one has the interior detail on the inside. This is an HO version. Now, I made a video a while back of an O-scale version of this on my layout that I'll be building in O-scale. And you high rail scale people, there is a powerhouse out there, and it's a beautiful powerhouse. It's made by a particular company, and it's gorgeous. But everybody has it. I've been to 7 or 8 different layouts, and everybody has the same powerhouse. Well, if you want a powerhouse nobody else has, you can contact Howard and I, and we will custom build you a powerhouse that nobody else is going to have. And let's take a look at, and this one is lit up too. I'm going to light this one up in just a minute, but let's take a look at some dimensions. And let me show you the original sketch Howard did on this design. This is the original sketch Howard did on this design. He did this for a client that actually passed away. He was going to have Howard build a layout for him, and it was an O-scale layout. And when I came over to work with Howard 3 years or 4 years ago, I've lost track of time, this was one of the first sketches I ever saw of Howard's. And I said, my God, Howard, I absolutely love this thing. I've got to make one for my HO and my O-scale layout. And that's exactly what we did. So this is the inspiration sketch that Howard made. Now this particular one, the client wanted a 22-inch long footprint, which is what this is. And the coal can be delivered to the back of the structure. The coal can be delivered to the front of the structure. We built one model where the actual hopper cars actually went inside the side of the building. We raised up this first floor, had a higher structure, and the hoppers actually went inside the building. The customer wanted the hoppers to go inside. So you can have it in the back, you can have the coal delivery in the front, you can have a rotary tipper, you can have the cars dump coal from the underside into the structure. There's a whole different, many different varieties of ways that one can have the coal delivered into this particular model. Here's a side view, and again, folks, it looks interesting. My O-scale model, which is on the channel, if you go to my playlist, click on for sale items, you can scroll down and see the O-scale version of this powerhouse, which happens to be about 48 inches long and about 15 inches wide. It is big and it is bad. And they're not cheap, but if you want this thing in O-scale, high rail scale, man, we can do it for you. We can also extend the length of this building here. We can make it taller. We can make this longer. We can make this longer and this longer. It's whatever you want as far as size. But the customer, again, is going to put the transfer station, which is made of a series of Walther's kits, and I haven't wired in the wire yet, but he's going to put his transfer station right alongside this to make a probably 30-inch or 32-inch long presentation. Let's get you some aerial views here on powerhouses. You know what's interesting is the sign, for example. We can custom make signs for you if you want it to say something different. This particular fellow fell in love with the Pocahontas power company sign, and we did the same thing. Here's a side view of my model, and this is a back view of what I've got going on. And again, you can have coal dumps down on the bottom of the tracks in the back, and the coal cars can pull up and dump down, bottom dump, and that coal can be transferred into the building. A number of different ways you can do it. Let's take a look at the back of the other building. And there's a rear shot of the other building, and let's light this little puppy up. And here is this one lit up, this particular one. This is the smaller one for the client, and this also has a full interior. And we use LED lighting. The LED lighting we use can be dimmed, it can be brightened, it can be yellowed, it can be whitened. We like using the LED lights. They're simple, they last a long time, and they're not that complicated. And boy, does it add life to the structure. Now, it is extra cost to have something lit, and it is extra cost to have an interior in these, but we can discuss that with you. Well, folks, thanks for watching this today with me. If you're interested in either one of these, we can discuss the price with you. You can email us at alpug1@verizon.net. These are not inexpensive. They're about $1,800 for the HO version. And if you want the transfer station, it's a little bit more money. But we could talk about the different options for you. Some folks like to build their own transfer stations. Some want us to build the transfer station. And, we can discuss the various options for you. And check out zanestructures.com to see more structures. And again, we do these in HO scale like these guys are, or high rail O scale. So if you O scale guys, you high rail guys out there, man, this is the ticket. Thanks for watching.